Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Slow up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Hey, what up, chat? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? What's up? What's up? How was your weekend? Good to be here. All right, all right. What we got in here? We got Alistair. What's up? Good afternoon. Twinkie, what up? Good morning. Ronald, good morning. Osiris, afternoon from Denmark. What's up? Is it dark already in Denmark? No, it gets dark there so early in the winter. What's up, Adelia? How you doing? Tyler, what's going on? Hola. Good morning. Beesville. What up? Ken, Eddie, Wara. What's up? Miguel, how you doing? Fufu. What up? What's going on? Oscar, hello. Shady Ray, good morning. Jacob, how's it going? Will be soon, says Osiris. Will be soon. All right. All right, so pretty decent movement here since the Sunday Open. So what I did is I marked out just the Globex range down to this wick. Got myself the midpoint of that. Just keep an eye on that. Little demands on that we kind of bounced off of, but not a whole lot. Previous day low underneath that. Thursday's low underneath that. Looking at the higher time frame, like the daily, it's looking a little wedgy here, right? Sending wedge or whatever you want to call it. So we'll see what we got in store today. Hopefully better price action than last week. I did not really enjoy last week's. I don't know about you, but it was not my cup of tea. I did end up turning Friday into a green day. I posted it in Discord. It's a pretty decent, simple trade. Off some consolidation. And made about 700 on Friday, which was nice because the first half of the week was not great. So I was glad to end that on a green note at the very least. Philip, I did have a good weekend. Thank you. Maconko? Yep. I'm good, man. What's going on? What's up, Bry? Bry Sharth? Bry Sharth? Good morning. Slee? Heyo, what up? Grizz, how you doing? Panda Fun Times, what up? Burl? You know I'm on Twitch, Burl. You could be over on Twitch if you want. Yeah, patience today, not a bad idea. Alright, so ES running into VWAP here before open. Looks like we might just have a VWAP open there. Similar on NASDAQ. What's up, Joseph? How you doing? Yeah, unfortunately, I forgot the stupid YouTube setting on here. Like, when I automatically set up the stream, it's not set to low latency, which is what I always set it at normally. So today, YouTube is set to normal latency, which is the longer latency. So Twitch is going to be the fastest one if you want to watch on Twitch. Should be like a 2-second latency as compared to like a, I don't know, 15-20 second latency here on YouTube. Any chance you can do a stream of trading something other than NASDAQ to mix things up a bit? I did do a couple gold ones in the evening, but then I realized, man, I'm just too tired. I'm not like really yearning to trade in the evening, you know? And as much as I want the stream to be entertaining and whatnot, I mostly just am trying to improve as a trader, and focusing on the NASDAQ is best, I think, for me. So I plan to keep doing the NASDAQ. Today's the big day, huh? Says Rage. Yeah. We got a Steelers playoff game tonight that I'm pretty excited about, even though we might get smoked, but who knows? Dirty Haynes, what up? It's going well, thank you. Earl says, since switching on Twitch, my trades are profitable. All right. So VWAP open here.
This is all wet and it's slick and it's ready to go.
Not my favorite kind of open. Those streams were golden, nice. Almost up to that 50% mark. A few points away. Today I got 5 Lucid Flex accounts loaded up to trade. That's my goal today. They're 2-day passes, so I'm going to trade those, you know, this week is my focus. Arnesis, good morning. Colossal Fart, what up? Yuri, hello. All right, there we are. There's 50% Globex. See if any sellers want to step in there. Buying looks pretty decent. Scott Hair thing could happen Wednesday. Should happen Wednesday, yeah. What else? Do we have any news items today to be on a watch for? Nice pump there. Strong reaction. Still going up here. Hardly any retracement on these candles too, you know? So Savvy Talk, how you doing? After blowing your XFA, instead of taking 10K out after holding the account for 31 days, I got a new XFA, almost blew them up last night instead of following the rules and trading gold all-time highs. Sorry, it's been tough for you, man. I know about the bag fumble pretty well, unfortunately, but just focus back up. You got this. Take it slow. Finally, some sense of selling there. At the very least, just a little rejection wick. Glad you like the song, Arnesis. I don't think I had like any levels of note. There's, we got the drop on Sunday Open, a lot of consolidation at 900, and then that's about it. Nothing else. Nothing else to write home about there. Song that played at Open, what's it called? It's not released anywhere. Both those songs from the opening countdown are just on my hard drive. Ugh. BB Tata, what up? How you doing? What's up, Wolf? Good morning. I mean, are we just gonna go to 900? I mean, this is not been a whole lot getting in the way here. We do have some liquidity sitting here on the books on ES, but we've just been pretty strong to be able to grind through whatever. Armin, what's up? Sorry you missed out on that the giveaway on winning that account. I saw your comment that said you had to go to the dentist. Sorry about that. Looks like we're just gonna go to 900, doesn't it? What's up, Mike? How you doing? Boggs Addy, what up? Evan, good morning. Close to 900 there, not quite yet. That's what, 85 there. Not original name 09. What up? Good morning. How's it going? Anyone in the chat take long? Yeah. Anyone get this opening move here? Not I. Philip, you did. Nice. Mike, nice. Hola, long 82.5. ES. Nice. Very good. You're looking for the long? Looking for the setup? It's good. Be patient for it. Much better than FOMOing after this. I love the push to 900, but there's no way I'm entering right here, right now, you know? Too late for longs, IMO. Yeah. Fair enough. Wolf, you're looking for a short? All right. What do you want to see for a short? Want to see a sweep into 900 and a rejection? Something like that? Some selling pile in. Some trap buyers, something like that. Long at 890 damn for those 10 points. There's too many times when I feel like, oh, it's definitely gonna sweep in this level and it doesn't do it, or maybe it pulls back, 60, 80 points first. So there's too many times where I think it's inevitable and it doesn't do it. Well, take profit is yesterday's point of control, which on ES is 7,005. All right. I feel like an open like this is just hard to trade without forming any setups. Yeah, I agree. You kind of just have to go with the momentum and hope it doesn't pull back too far on you and stop you out. That's it's one of those kind of situations. And with the VWAP open though, I don't mind really taking it slow here, being extra patient. Is that crew neck you got on? Ah. It's a Jimmy World crew neck because they have an album called Futures that actually referenced my how to day trade with, or I tried day trading with $1,000 video. And it's too perfect of a crossover for me. Just say straight up futures on it. It's Jimmy World. It's what I trade. So yeah, it's a perfect sweatshirt for me. Whatever camera you have, Dan, replace it. Get a 4K one to stream 4K. You know that that's not the problem. There's 500 lots hitting the bid. You know how many 4K cameras I have in here? I mean, like 3, but maybe 4. I don't know. But that ain't the problem. It's the internet. Twinkie, want a VWAP test? Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm a little more skeptical of VWAP tests on VWAP open days. They're usually less clean, but at this point we were so far away from them. So far away from VWAP that I think the test would be good. Luhan, we've already talked about this. I'm not on Wi-Fi, dog. I'm on Ethernet. Andy, you love Jimmy World? Yeah, they're sick, dude. They're one of the greatest all time. All right, 900 pop incoming. I feel it, which means we could pull back sharply here. If this was last week, I would take it long right here, and then like instantly stopped out. Yeah, that's what this is what happened if I was using last week's trading. Boom, instantly stopped out. That's exactly what would happen. You think a neighbor's Wi-Fi would be faster? No. See, the thing is, if a neighbor could have faster internet than me, then I would have that same internet as them. Faster internet does not exist in this neighborhood than what I have. You guys are very silly. Nebo, what up? Nebo, I'm doing good. You're slaying last 2 weeks in Europe and EU market. Nice, GG's. Relic, what up? You haven't tuned in a long while. How's day trading been treating? It's been all right. We've talked about this before. There's no way Starlink is faster. There's no way Starlink has faster upload speeds than what I have. We're not gonna troubleshoot this on stream. It's the most boring conversation we can have. Like, let's just talk about NFL playoffs if we want to bore half the audience. Going short, wish me luck, says Wolf. All right, good luck, Wolf. I don't trust it. Looks too bullish to me still. I have a feeling that this 50% level I marked from Globex is going to be pretty similar to the 15-minute 50% level. Let's see. So we have 818 down to 795. Those are the two 50% there. Have you tried using a VPN to make your internet faster? Yeah, exactly. Grizz, I was wondering if you would have caught this opening drive just because you scalped that opening sometimes. Do you trade gold and silver at all? No, I tried gold a couple times. Colts should be in the playoffs. Well, the Colts fumbled the bag, man. I mean, they literally don't deserve to be in the playoffs. But, man, they really had it. What, they 8-2 or something at one point? That was a colossal, epic, fumbling there. When can I hate watch Steelers? Tonight at 7:20 Central, I think. It was too high with no pullback. Yeah, I agree. It was just strong. Closed strong. These first two candles, where are you going to get in on that? You just have to literally. There's not a strategy really. I mean, maybe you have a strategy behind it, someone out there, but on the open to trade this in the first 2 minutes, you just kind of have to hope that momentum pushes you to one of your key levels. So it's to me, it's like relying a lot on just hope. We all know hope's not a strategy. These are the greatest playoff games I've watched this far. They are really exciting. The Bears game was absolutely insane. I was betting on Kalshi on the Bears, and if you don't know Kalshi, the way it works, if something is a sure thing, right, then shares for that thing to happen are 99 cents out of $1. Everything resolves to $1. And so, when Bears win, it goes to 99 cents. Now, I think going to the fourth quarter, Bears were down to like 6 cents or something like that. Like they were doing terribly. I made the mistake of going yes on the Bears to win before the game started because they were at 45 cents, so slight underdog. What I should have waited till halftime to get in. Would have made exponentially more money. But either way, I did average down when they were at like 16 cents or whatever. So I was like, no, Bears always pull it out, in the fourth quarter. They always do something crazy. There's 900. I'm from Chicago. I live in Chicagoland, but I'm not from here originally. I'm from Indiana. So finally got the 900 push. It took a little bit. Gap fill on SPY seems imminent here. Inching closer and closer to that. Very close to that gap fill. Let's check Q's. Q's got the fill. Well, no. No, Q's are very close as well, but they're still a few cents away. Depending on how you close gap fills. But using like a 30-minute chart, Q's are very close. So that seems very imminent. Packers lost because they're kicker. No. I mean, look, to fall apart they lost because their defense. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's easy to blame the kicker, though. But, dude, that's on your defense, man. And, Bears defense stepped up and stopped the Packers offense. But, like, you can't just put it on the kicker when you have that lead. I feel like it's on the defense more than anything. We're in Indiana, from Indianapolis, Relic. And now I'm north of the city here in Chicago. What's up, Parshav? How you doing? All right, 900 retest here. Got to go for that gap fill. Literally a couple ticks away on Q's. SPY, a few more ticks. Maybe. About the same, probably. I think if you longed, or if I longed the 80s here, I think that'd be a reasonable trade going for that gap fill. Did not get the pull back to my order there. Oh, I forgot all these trade copier issues. I should be using Trade Syncer. Interesting. No, I'm on Lucid today. Lucid's my focus. Well, I'm a little skeptical of this. I'll try one here. Just going for the gap fill here. Trade Syncer to where? It's all internal, all within Motive Wave, because the Motive Wave trade copier has not been working very well. So I just want to replace the Motive Wave trade copier is all I want to do. Let's see if Trade Syncer's working. Wait, Katzen, you're going to Lafayette? Wait, you're talking about Lafayette? Yeah, I used to live in West Lafayette. I lived in West Lafayette for 1 year, then I moved across the river to Lafayette. Lived with the townies. My friends went to Purdue. Yeah, I think you could call that a gap fill there on SPY, just about. Well, I don't know why, but Trade Syncer did not add my connection there. Yeah, gap fill. If you look at SPY, we had a gap overhead. That's all we're talking. Fort Wayne is all the cool kids are at? I don't know about it. You know, Most of my friends are still in Indy, where we grew up, but I don't really like it there. It's not my idea of a good time. Well, good people there. Lucid accounts have more X's than I do. All right, out of break even on that one. No, I haven't been to Louisville much. Maybe, I mean, we would go to Memphis, and we drive through Louisville on the way down a lot of times, but I don't think I ever actually like went to Louisville and did stuff. Seems nice enough though. Seems like a nice enough town. Yeah, stronger than Enki today. Yeah, we had that last week a bit, didn't we? At least not too much divergence between them like we had on a few of those days last week. I mean, I'd be inclined still to look for longs. Still too strong to short. Do you know Jack Harlow? I know who he is, but I don't really know anything about him. Did you have your blue suede shoes on from Memphis? Did not. No. I'm going to try this one more time here. For about 26 points. Foul going to criminal investigation. Is that bearish news? Well, it's just smoke and mirrors. He just, obviously Trump wants somebody who's going to lower the interest rates. He wants someone that will be like under his control, and Powell's obviously trying to stay independent, so that's why he's going after Powell. So I think that might have been why the market had that Sunday drop. I don't know, but probably doesn't like that uncertainty over that. Ugh. All right, stopped out there. Parsha, I don't know how to give you VIP, dude. I don't know nothing about Twitch. And I don't have time to do it while I'm on stream, so have to catch me another time on that. Just like after stream, on my to-do list is not make Twitch fun for Parshov. What's up, David? How you doing? Yeah, those 500 sellers. Yeah, we saw that earlier. There's another 500. We saw that there. So you're right. There's been all these 500 lots hitting. Maybe we'll get a flush now. No, that drop was for credit card companies to have 10% by the 20th. And also that Fed thing didn't help. Gotcha. Do any sports betting? I was just talking about the Bears game. I did on Kalshi, though. I haven't done much sports betting in the last couple months. Don't long, pullback is coming.
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why?
We'll see. And right now we've been absorbing all these 500 lots. Yeah, I think that's the fifth one, yeah. 4, 5. Yeah. I'm with you there, Parsha. I see that. So far, they've just been getting run over, though. Larry, Yuri, are you trading the Lucid Flex like I am? Don't forget code code Gorilla for Lucid. I think code Gorilla. Want to support the channel? Yeah, I'm trading those Lucid Flexes. I like them. You know, my goal this year is my goal of the first quarter of this year is multi-account payout. Next week, Monday is a holiday. Is that President's Day? No, Martin Luther King Day. I was thinking that was in February. Lucid Flex 25Ks. All right, good luck on those. There's 474 lots. So, I don't know what to make of it. We're not getting that movement off of them. Are trades rule-based or discretionary? Well, they're pretty discretionary. All right, so maybe, what if we do, how about this? A pop and rejection. Pop up here, rejection, maybe downside move. Do you know your historical ROI for trading? No. I know it's green. That's all I know. Decent. Green by a decent amount. It's good to miss trading. You know, it's good to step away from it enough to miss it, you know. Ready for shorts? Yeah, I kind of wanted us to tap into my little green zone here, all these wicks, before I shorted, but it might not happen. Any new sales on PFG? No, I gotta update the sales. Last week was a busy week. You know, accidentally got a new job. You know, didn't even know that was gonna happen, and it happened. So it took some of my focus. Yeah, new job. Yep. Could be head of content for a new company in the financial space here. So you'll see a lot more of me on YouTube. It just will be on another channel. but I got, I'm gonna grow this channel from 0 to however big we can make it. I'll tell you more about it as it gets closer to launch, because we're pre-launch right now, pre-beta. So I'm pretty early to the position, which is cool. That's what I wanted. I was wanted to join a company before launch, before they're established, kind of being on the ground floor for it. Yeah, for real. It was a good fit, It's a lot of several former Top Step employees starting this company. There's a tap into my green zone there. All right, I'll short. What hours are you working? I mean, it's gonna be like a full-time thing once we get going. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be fun. But I'll still be here on stream. I'll still stream, as long as I can. I don't think it'll take away from that. Still gonna stream. Still gonna trade. This is just in the hours when I'm not streaming and trading. This is what I'll be doing. I'll tell you more about the company and stuff once it launches or gets close to launching, I think. But yeah, I'll still be here. And I'll still have the channel. I'll still do stuff with the channel when I have time, but live stream, staying put. In fact, I'll probably live stream for this new company. So when during FOMC and stuff, people are always like, "You gonna be streaming?" And I'm always like, "No." But in this new position, I'll probably stream FOMC and stuff like that. We'll probably do some fun live streams like that. So I got a nice wick down there, up about 600 on the trade. I'm looking for a little bit more. I'm looking for the break. We're just consolidating right now. Thought you were a full-time trader, bro. I don't derive a full-time income from trading, so that's why I got other stuff going on too. But trading is my passion. Yeah, if Grizz is a mod there, can he also take my channel points there? Yeah. The entry is good enough here where, like I always say, when we have like a little bit of consolidation and you want to take a directional trade, getting in on the edges of the consolidation makes holding it way easier. So this whole time I've barely been red, so we're consolidating in profit, which is way easier to hold than consolidating in drawdown. So to me it still looks pretty good. I just want to see the follow through, not just get out in the 70s. I want to see this break. You take us on your journey? Yeah, sure, yeah. There's Tesla 900. This company based in Chicago. There's a lot of Chicago employees, but right now it's just people are remote. All right, stopped out. I like the trade. I think it's good, but not quite yet with the follow through though. But entry was good. Plenty of opportunity to take profit if I wanted, but no, I wanted the break, not just to exit on those wicks. So it's just the way that cookie crumbled. So back to 900. I might have just been a stop run here. I don't know. What's up, Guillermo? How you doing? Panda, catch you later. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, you know, if the price action in your strategy are not working, nothing wrong with living to trade another day and come back tomorrow. That's in fact what you should do. So it's the right. I think your inclination there is correct, Twinkie. Watch what it does at 920. The highs, certainly. Bella, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Crazy. I hate these last 2 or 3 months, dude. It's been shitty. I don't know. Obviously, some people do well, but like I feel like it's been really dicey. Running tickets got hammered on Trustpilot. Well, that's what you get for implementing bad rules. Eddie, your wife, and your wife bought. Okay, I'll just read what he said. My wife and I bought her a new Mazda CX-5 this weekend, so that was exciting. Needed a new, bigger vehicle for the growing family. Nice. Paid in cash, too, so we felt like big ballers. Dude, very nice, man. Dave Ramsey would be proud. That's great, man. Having no car payment's awesome. Just bought our car, too. It's nice. Nice not having that monthly payment. Well, this price action's sucking right now. We just bought our Super Outback. It was a lease, and we just bought it out at the end of the lease. Do you think it's good to close the trade once you have enough profit, or always wait for it to hit TP? I think it's good practice to have it hit your take profit, but if you're waiting and you're starting to get other indications from the market that hitting your take profit might be less probable, then I would go and take the trade off, or maybe you can take part of the trade off. Dream car? I don't really have a dream car. I know it's boring for car people, but I'm not a big car guy. Like there's just let's say I made like 300 grand this month. It's a lot of money, right? I don't think I would go out and get it. Like getting a car would be like really far low on my list of things to spend money on, But I mean, would it be fun to have like a Porsche or something like that? Yeah, sure. But it's not, there's other stuff I'd rather spend money on right now. But yeah, so I don't even know what the dream car would be, Probably just go test drive some stuff, see what I like, but I don't really know. Yeah, dream cars would be a flying car. Yeah, there you go. You're still looking for long TBH on ES. Fair enough. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, we've just been absorbing those 500 lot hits and not moving lower, so. Tahoes are so big, man. Like, I always just see around town, I just see like a mom just driving around a Tahoe and like empty. Like I can't imagine just being that my daily driver, just like one person in like this massive freaking vehicle. It just seems like crazy. But if you have like a bunch of kids, I could see it being useful. Currently I have a Super Outback. And my wife and I, we just share. We both work from home, so maybe I'll get a second car if, really, had money to spend on something like that, sure. Well, are we just, what does the 5 minute look like? Yeah, it just looks like kind of consolidation here at the highs, so I'm not seeing signs of it rolling over yet, since we didn't get the drop there where I was short. Back above 900. I wouldn't be surprised if we put new highs in. Parshaw says Daniel will get a second car if he uses codes from Prop from Gorilla. That would help. Support the channel, get the best discount. It's a win-win. Support the site. Turbo, you were short here, not financial advice. Are you the one that said wait for 920? Someone said wait for 920. I don't remember who. Let's see if we get another 500 lot order hitting around here. By the way, I did email Lucid to see if they want to give away some accounts, since that's what on Friday, I think the overwhelming response was what they wanted Lucid accounts. So we'll see. Oh. Oh yeah, he just gave me some more, even though we just gave away Lucid accounts. I honestly forgot we did that. Well, that's nice. That's nice of them. They gave us more than they usually do. So, look, the way they know, like, the reason why they'll do that is if you guys sign up, if you do sign up with code Gorilla on Lucid when you do buy them, they know that, if they give me some giveaways, I am still going to send people their way. So it's like a win-win. So you guys get giveaways and you use the code when you do want to buy, then they know that I'm the one bringing the traffic and they'll give me more giveaways, So they did just send me some codes. So let's get the likes up today, and then we'll give away a Lucid account. So 32 likes. Let's go 93. 93 likes. We're just increasing it by 1. Thursday was 91. Friday was 92. Today's 93. I swear, Lucid's one of the, so far, my experience with them, they're one of the best run companies. I've talked to a lot of these firms. I really hope they continue what they're doing because they're doing good. I feel like they're one of the best players now. And so as long as they can sustain that and, you know, keep having the solid people work there and do the right things. There's the move. This is what I wanted on my long earlier. Was the push right before Friday's close price. That was my target. So on this, let's see, is this long here? One of these longs. Either one of these longs. I wanted to see that push up here. Of course, we made it a little bit harder to catch that. Nice little pullback into the 70s, etc. But that was the move there. How old is Lucid? I think they're less than a year old. So that's why, you know, you got to make sure. I mean, so far they're doing things right in order to sustain longevity, you know. You kind of want to make sure that they're doing things that make sense. Because, you know, look, it's got to be a win-win for the business and for the good traders. I haven't heard from Tick, man. I don't know. Yeah, Top Step has a record amount of active traders at the moment. Yeah, Top Step is doing good. Despite, you know, what you see on social media, whatever, they're fucking still crushing. Prop firms must make a lot of money. They do. The top ones definitely do. Top Step makes money hand over fist. Apex makes money hand over fist. Tradeify. My fun features, they all make money hand over fist. Think about it. They only pay out 5% of their users. You know? So their margin's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so this is interesting. NASDAQ did finally push new highs on the session. ES has not. When ES has been, you know, the relatively stronger index. Now they're both down 0.09% on the day. What's new with Tradeify? Nothing. I mean, they have their kind of like their select plans, which is pretty cool. Eddie officially filed a chargeback on TTT purchases. Sorry you had to do that. Yeah, I'm kind of pissed that they did that. I'm not kind of pissed. I am really pissed. I kept asking Tick. I'm like, you guys are making me question the health of the company. And like, rest assured, everything's fine. We're just onboarding new platforms. Blah, blah, blah. I'll believe when I see it, man. Did TikTok even pay you for affiliates? No, they didn't. What's your thoughts on TradeStation? They were a sponsor of the channel back in the day. I haven't used them. They were PC only, right? And I was trading on a Mac for the longest time. So I haven't really used them outside their web version. They never gave Eddie a reason for not paying him. They're stalling. They're saying, well, we're payouts are whatever paused while we onboard a new platform. That has nothing to do with paying people out, bro. Pay them out. So Tick. I should make a video just trashing them, honestly. They're around for like 2 years, and then when Eddie and I start trading them, they fucking just go under like 2 months later. Maybe they're restructuring, but man, they're whatever. They need to pay people out. I don't care. I don't care what you got going on. Pay people out. Yeah, you crested it two freaking months ago, and it's supposed to pay out within 5 business days. You think 5 years? Oh, either way, they've been around 3 years, whatever. They've been around for plenty of time. It's crazy that now they just have these issues. All right. Are we able to use your code to reset Lucid accounts? If it's cheaper to just reset the account, just do what's cheaper for you, man. It's all right. You don't have to use the code. I appreciate it, but just do whatever the best deal is for you. And I don't know if they let you do a code when you do a reset. I don't know, because I don't. Let's see. I'll check it out on one of my other ones here. They let you type in a code. Unable to load checkout. Uh-oh. G-Man, what up? Happy New Year to you. I'm waiting for like another large order on the heat map there to come through. All right, 60 likes. We just need 33 more, right? 93 is our goal. 33 more. What's your plan with Lucid after you hit the payout limit? Trade Lucid live. Curious how fund and trader strategy changes after being moved live. I'm not a big fan of trading prop firms live accounts. I haven't run into that problem yet, but my goal right now is just to get the sim funded payouts, and then probably move on to other firms. That's why I think I prefer just to trade my own account, I almost entirely just trade NASDAQ. Every once in a while I'll take an ES trade. I took maybe a couple last week, but almost entirely NASDAQ. And, every once in a while I'll trade stock options, but really just NASDAQ. I like kind of just focusing on one thing. The downside is, when NASDAQ has terrible price action, it's just like, well, no trades then today, I guess, whereas if you trade way more instruments, then it kind of opens up the instrument with the best price action is the one you can trade. So I wouldn't mind adding instruments to my repertoire of things to trade, but I do like just really getting to know one instrument really well. No spin wheels, please. I'm open to other things. I like the thing with the Streamlabs giveaway. You just click a button and it just picks one instantly. There's no drama. There's no fun of, maybe, watching the wheel. It's supposed to be a wheel, but there's no drama to it. Like it's boom, done. So I don't know. Back to VWAP. Certainly, in the realm of possibility, it's only 80 points away. Dan, marbles? Parshaw's trying to crash my computer again. I couldn't find a duck race that allowed more than 100 entrants. If you guys can find one or know of one, let me know. I don't know how to share my phone with the PC. It's an iPhone. I don't know how to do that. If we're on the Mac, I could do it. probably. Wolf finally got your short. I hope he gets some follow through. I need to, obviously you're gonna want to see this break here on ES, this 94 range, and it'd be icing on the cake if we could see like a 500 lot order pop in again on the bid side, hitting the bid and start to get a little momentum. You should have session VWAP. I have the extended VWAP, extended hours, and that's good, pretty good. I don't want to have too much clutter on my chart. The other day we talked about the standard deviation bands. You can apply the bands too, and there's definitely relevance to those. It's just, I'm good. I feel like I'm good. As well reverse to the upside, you think? Yeah, I think it's possible. Dan, would you recommend Lucid over Tradeify? Depends on the sale, I think. They have very similar plans. You could do like the select plan and the flex plan on Lucid and versus Tradeify. They're very similar. So I would go with whatever one either has a platform you want or whatever one's slightly cheaper. So in this case, I'd go with Lucid because it has Rhythmic, right? And I want to be on Rhythmic. I don't think it's a bad long entry down here. ES has been holding this level for a while now. I wouldn't also mind seeing us roll over a bit, but maybe we get, one last attempt, maybe one last move to 7,000 on ES. Could have taken $400 profit. Why does my brain do this? Well, where was your target? I mean, look, I was in this short when I was down 500. I was in the short here. I could have taken profit and been up $100. That wasn't my plan, though. That wasn't what I was looking for. If I'd done that and then we got the flush, I'd be upset with myself. So I'm just following my plan. So as long as you follow your plan, then at the end of the day or the end of the week, you can review and say, okay, is my plan still good? Was that just part of the, the bell curve of the strategy? Was that just one of the losses that's inevitable, or should I adjust the strategy? So there's 900. I think we're gonna roll over here soon. I was saying I wouldn't mind just like maybe adding shorts, like just kind of building a position if we take a little bit, but like add 900, we pop a little higher, add one more, kind of have an average in the 900s there. But let's see, we might get the break finally here on ES. No aggression here yet. Is Carmen in a trade? I don't know. He's doing like a live stream for the group, and I'm obviously not listening to it, so I don't know what he's doing. I wouldn't be surprised if Carmine was looking for the short as well. question is to fight the trend or not fight the trend. Yeah. You want Prop from to Gorilla to be the best site? Why don't you add all the firms like no Top Step? Well, I have to ask myself, do I really? I'll be honest. Top Step, I feel like did me dirty, and do I really want to promote them for free? I'm not sure I want to promote them for free. They don't promote me. Why? You know, I don't know. I just feel like they know what to do if they want me to promote them. And at the end of the day, this is a business. So that's kind of how I feel about it. It's literally 100% their decision. I reached out to them. I said, hey, do you want me to add you to the site? I haven't heard back. My points usually target once there are. It really depends. I would say most trades I'm targeting at least 30 points. I'm usually risking between 10 and 20 points. And obviously, it varies depending on the structure and what I deem to be the quality of the setup. Do you know who ISO Speed is? Yeah, I do. All right, 70 likes. Still need 23 more. Trigger that giveaway. Lucid. What's up, Riley? How you doing? If you ask Top Step too many questions, they just respond by refunding you and don't do any further business with you. They suck. I haven't heard that before. Nice, Riley. Glad you're having a solid day on your accounts. All right, JR, gotcha. How's your day today? Nice, Guillermo. Yeah, long's off this little green zone here around 69.94 on ES. And like I said, not a bad spot. I feel like this the drop though could kind of happen quickly. I mean, if we get it. So I'm kind of hesitant to trade the range. I've traded gold like twice. Today I had a 6K profit set up, but took only 600. I'd have guts not to leave early. Well, my thought is that $6,000 for your account would be pretty large, right? To me, that's massive. And so when you have that much on the line, it's easy to get a little skittish in the trade. Be like, what am I doing? It's not gonna hit 6,000. Like, let me just grab this. 600 is still good money. So it's easy to talk yourself out of it. I think it's easier to, I think you have to kind of scale up. So it's like, so that the potential win is not such a massive gain. Like, it's going to be a lot easier when you have a $100,000 account. I think it's going to be a lot easier, like not a prop account, like literally, like if you had a $100,000 personal account and you're in a $6,000 trade, that I think is going to feel a little bit easier. That's still a big gain on that account. It's massive, but I think it'll just feel more relatively in line with your kind of profit targets. That's what I think. That makes sense. Like, let's say you're trading a lot smaller size and your potential profit was at just $1,000. It'd probably be a lot easier to hold that. All right, let's see if we can follow through here. Short 900. I like that. The entries. I like that location. Yeah, no. So ES got to break this. Don't want to see another bounce here. If you're short, obviously. Maybe this is a buy down here. I mean, I'm not seeing the aggressive selling yet. I almost just want to try along just because it's going with the prevailing trend still. I'd much rather short. I'm just not seeing the signs yet. Sometimes I really have to put aside what I want to happen and just go with what seems like the market's actually telling me. Like, I would love to see the pullback to view up. I would. I'm not seeing any of those large orders hitting anymore. We're just bouncing at the lows of the range. Like, I almost think it's like time to put aside the short idea until we get proof. I don't know. The short just looks very juicy, and a lot of times those shorts are fast, so they're fun to trade. What's up, Neil? It's going all right. I was short early. I was short around here, up here, 87 or something. Looking for the flush, didn't get it. Stopped out. 2 minis. Took one other trade long that I stopped out on. Maybe we can get it. I'm watching the 10P too. The 10P, helps me identify those cycles. So we're like pretty primed for that bear cycle to start. Red and blue oscillator here. You can see the red's heading down. I'll see the blue one head down as well. That could be a good bearish cross there and start a bearish cycle, which could correlate with or coincide with the move lower here into VWAP. Yeah, giveaway today. Yeah, we'll do a Lucid giveaway. Got to get to 93 likes on the stream. We'll give it away. Just 11 more likes. I kind of want to short like 920. I know I said I got to put the short side idea away, but you know, if we're about to, I'm going to watch if this blue line starts heading down. I would like to see if I can get in somewhere in the 900s. I think would be nice. Can we not do the wheel? Like I said, you know, I like the drama of it. If there's a better one, that's not the marble race. I can't do that. Crashes the computer. And a duck race was limited to 100. So if there's something like, if there's something you know of, let me know and I'll see if it'll work. You know. No, I haven't, Parshav. So we saw a movie last night in the theaters called Is This Thing On? The acting was good. The directing, I kind of like the cinematography of it. The screenplay could have used another rewrite. It's pretty lackluster screenplay, but yeah, it's all right. I like a thriller that's unpredictable. I like that. That's good. Check it out. All right, getting the cross down on the both of them now. I don't want to get run over again. So maybe I'll see if I can start to build. I have a short position here. Starting with micros. Starting with 5 micros. Get to move up to, 9 teens or so. Maybe I throw on another 5. Yeah, Marty Supreme's awesome. Right now I'm trading Lucid, and that's the account we'll give away today too. Give away the same account that I'm trading in Lucid Flex. It's like a short up there, maybe. Doesn't look short to me. Yeah, Mike, I I would tend to agree with you, honestly. Trying to just build a position here. Good for the fill at 913 here. Yes, again, bounced off the range lows back to its highs. I don't really like what VIX is doing either. We're too flat on the day, I guess, for VIX to be that helpful, but might be better off scratching this idea. You're on day 4 of your funded account. It's the first time you're struggling. You only need to make $150 though. Here's what I'll say. A lot of people, I'll talk about myself. I have been there where you're like, I just need this kind of day to get a payout or whatever. And it ends up being like a minus $2,000 day because I kept like, no, just let me, if I can just get this trade, I'll get it's just this much money. So all I'll say is, if you could be really patient, and if you don't get it today, that's okay. Just try to keep those losses to a minimum. You'll be fine. If you get it tomorrow, it's not a big deal. It doesn't actually matter. So that's what I'd say keep in mind is that it doesn't matter if you don't hit it today. Because an extra day doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, how many of you have had like a large red day trying to get, put a check mark in your to-do list for the payout, and all you just wish you could take it back and have a no trade day and just be like, I wish I wasn't so impatient. Like, impatience will kill you in the funding world. So that's my only advice is don't worry about it if you don't get it today. Like, don't force it, All right. I'm gonna look to kill this trade, actually. All right. I'm out there. I do think, kind of just seems like I said before, got to throw away the short idea and just go with the prevailing strength. Okay. Just been doing this range since 9 o'clock. It's been like an hour of this. Want to use the toilet? Can the market pause? I mean, it has, dude. How much more pause do you want it? What playlist is this? This is my own music. Exclamation point music in chat. You get a link to the Spotify playlist. Want to check it out? I made these tracks for you, man. Made them with you in mind. Or whatever. So that's new highs on ES there off of its 94 hold. Guillermo, your long 909. Yeah, I think that's fine. In case you want a validation. I don't mind like 900 longs. Yeah, I saw a long too, and instead I shorted again. I did the exact opposite. How many tracks do you have on the live stream playlist? I have 46 songs on there. No, I don't got more coffee. This is water now. I'm drinking. Moved on to water. Shout out to the Chicago French Bulldog Rescue for the mug. So that's a tap of Friday's Close. 1 hour Supply Zone hit there on ES. Is the intro song also in the playlist? No, it's not released. It's an unreleased track. Are you talking about the one with the lyrics, or are you talking about the instrumental? In English, we call that a flask. A flask is specifically for alcohol purposes in American English. I mean, maybe with the exception of like a camping crowd, but like 9 times out of 10, if you're talking about like a flask, you're talking about a silver thing you put in your coat pocket and drink alcohol out of. That's almost entirely how we use the term flask. I would say if you're in the outdoorsy stuff, maybe you call it just like a canteen, a flask. I don't know. The market lyrics, yeah, that's unreleased. Yeah, new countdown intro. Yep, I did that. I was ready for last Monday, and then my Mac crashed overnight. I didn't fix it in time for the market open. The old countdown was so epic, though. It was solid. I think it was just time for a refresh, though. Do we have a head and shoulders here? Or is NASDAQ going to push highs? Because we're right at the shoulder. If, in fact, set shoulders plays out. But I'm not seeing any reason for the downside play yet. Yeah, Parshov, I've heard you talk about the Brits before. I figured you weren't just an outlier that spoke British English or with a British accent. I just assume like most countries were a British colony at some point. I think that's like a fair assumption. Oh, is this the shoulder or not? Sure didn't find out. I don't know if I'm that audacious. We got the light gold? Alright, sweet. Where's on your alt account? Okay. Well, I mean, how am I going to actually run the giveaway? I'll do it in Streamlabs to get the names, but how do you guys want me to pick the winner? If we're not going to spin the wheel, I can just pick it in Streamlabs. There's no drama to it. Most assuredly rigged. Look, either way, we're going to do it. It's going to be mildly rigged, I think. We can agree on that. I always want a non-regular to win. A non-chat regular. All right, let me load up Streamlabs here. If there's fewer than 100, I'll do Doug's. All right, there we go. We'll give away a Lucid Pro account. Exclamation point Gorilla. First time watching the stream. What's your opinion on small caps trading? Not really a fan. I think they're just too kind of unpredictable. But you know, if it works for, I think here's the thing. I think a lot of people start off on like penny stocks, small caps, and then they don't stick with it. And there's a reason why. Some people do, like Ross Cameron, right? He trades those like small caps, but he's like, it's a hard strategy to imitate. So I think personally, I'd move away from it. But that's just me. You do you. All right. Let me see if I can find some duck race game. He has been putting in those new highs, and Nas has not followed suit yet. Next question here is if Nas double tops or we just grind up to Sunday open 948. All right, new highs there on NASDAQ. Sunday open price 948. Next area to watch for. They're the same thing, Philip. The difference is Edge Pro X, maybe they have like one more tool. I don't use it, but they have their templates, right? So this is the Edge Pro X heat map template, Edge Pro X TPO chart, Edge Pro X whatever. So they have different templates built in, but that's the exact same thing. Since it's my first day back, I want to say a massive thanks for last year. Keep up the amazing work. As always, lad. Thanks, Parshav. Appreciate it. Make 2026 best year yet. All right. Tempting just to long it here, you know. Let's go for it. Oh, is this micros? Boring. Go for Sunday open, you know. All right, I'm just gonna go for the Sunday open here. How much time we left we got on this giveaway? How much time? We got 2 minutes left. We have over 100 tickets, so I can't do the duck race. Unfortunately. I think we're going to have to spin the wheel, chat. But don't worry, I'll make it as rigged as possible. Friday's RTH POC is the target. What's Mike? What do you have a level of that for me? We got previous all-time highs on ES, right? Previous all-time highs there. Then we got new all-time highs at PDH. So. All right, finally a little green. You know, so you gotta, you really have to set aside your bias. You know, whatever you want to happen, you have to set that aside. There's so many times I've been in a situation where you keep wanting the contrarian trade, and once you turn that off and just go with the prevailing trend, you make money. That's like, that's just that's happened to me so many times. It's like, you'd save money if you stop trying to be a contrarian before there was evidence to do so. You know what I'm saying? We got overnight highs. I would like to see if we could do that. I kind of need I mean, right now ES is running the previous all-time highs, so we're getting a little pullback off that. But I kind of do. I gotta get myself out of this hole a little bit. So there's a Sunday open price. I'm gonna go for a little bit more here. Keep an eye on it. Always scale that one off. Nice job, Justine. One step closer to that payout, right? One more day, maybe. I don't know what kind of account you're at, but congrats. Very nice move. Should get filled out here. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. It's been a long time since I hit that button. Again, just had to stop fighting the trend there. That was pretty clean, yeah. Pretty clean. And just like that, you know, back to minus 243 on but the other ones are 326. So copy trading 5 accounts there. The lead account though got the benefit of being the lead, I guess. That was clean and straight to overnight highs, a perfect exit for now. You know, that's fine. IBH to overnight highs, that's all that is. So it makes it a lot easier to get out of this hole now. Or, you know, if I end the day red. Not the end of the world either. Minus 326, not too crazy. All right, chat. We have 119 119 tickets. I know some people entered more than once with going over to Twitch or coming over to YouTube. Let's give me a time for the wheel. I'm gonna pick 70 seconds unless somebody tells me a non-meme number. Burl. We'll shuffle. This is for Lucid Pro. Lucid Pro. I'll close my eyes and stop the shuffle. Okay, here we go. The winner. You're gonna DM me on Discord, but you know that already. Well, let's see which chat regular is gonna get edged out of this prize. I'm certain we can edge out somebody. Like Grizz, probably. All right, we're starting to slow down here. Burrow loves getting edged. Yeah, we know that. There's Burrow. Not you, buddy. Grizz, not you. Wolf, not you. Turbo, not you. Bunch of non-regulars. Probably gonna win. Ethan gonna get edged out, bud. You're too regular of a chatter. Gotta be someone I never heard of. Someone like, oh, maybe it's JR. Wow. Oh my gosh. Actually, JR got edged out from Makanko, who's actually a regular. Makanko, is that your second win? I feel like I've DM'd you a code before. Either way, it's valid. Congratulations on winning. And GG's for Lucid for sending me a bunch of codes like within, 5 minutes of me asking. They are awesome. They're really great to work with. So, and I'm trading with them right now. They're great to trade with. So, can't say enough good things about Lucid right now. I hope they keep it up. Let's go to where's my giveaways at here. All right. So, Makanko, DM me, right? DM me. You're, just DM me on Discord. I'll send you the code. 50K Lucid Pro. JR, you'll get it one of these days. Maybe not. I mean, Grizz has never gotten one. Some people, it's just not meant to be, you know? Makanko, did you comment? Are you here? We have a comment from Makanko. Paging, Dr. Makanko. We could roll over here. This is a great level to do so. Overnight high tap. Could be a great spot. By the way, guys, the rapid plan on my fund of features has now been moved from an 80-20 profit split to a 90-10 profit split. So they made it better. That's my fund of features there. Makanko's here. Sorry, guys. Makanko, send me a DM on Discord. What are your thoughts on the firm we were talking about in general chat? I have to look. Oh, this new one? I'm sketched out by new ones. And I don't know what their thing is. Tenacity Trading? That sounds like bullshit. Did I look at them already? They're in my search history. Was this the one that I talked about on stream and it looked like they made this website in like 5 seconds? Yeah, it does. I think I talked about them on stream. Profits above $2,000 transfer to a live funded account. $2,000? Dude, Profit from Grill is a better built website than this, man. Yeah, no, it's in beta. I ain't fucking with it. Nope. Nope. Prove yourself. I'm not gonna be the guinea pig there. All right, this is a retest of IBH here. All right, chat, what do you think? We think we continue grinding higher? Actually legit, dude. It's too early to say they're legit, though, because they're in beta, you know? $100 instant funding is not sustainable. I think anyone that runs a prop firm knows that. They know what the numbers have to be, right? Makanko, are you working on the DM for Discord so I can send you the code? Make sure you hit me with that. Oh, sorry. I think I misread. It's not a Lucid Pro account. It's a Lucid Flex account that I gave away there, Makanko. Lucid Flex. Sorry, I misread the giveaway code. Not a Lucid Pro. You can't find me? Bro. In Top Tick Trading. Open the side panel with members. Here, watch my screen. I'll show you. In Top Tick Trading, just turn on this icon here, turns on the side panel with members. Admin, I'm right there at the top. You can't miss it. And then just send me a message. So, boom, boom. Turn on the members list. I'm right there. You'll find me. You always go to, well, I don't know. Post a P&L right there. I posted a comment right there. Easiest way is just turn on the member list. There I am. $30-point winner on ES. Nice job, Mike. All right. Okay, so nice trade there. Finally got a nice W. I don't even know the last great green trade. Not even great. Solid green trade I took on stream. It has been a minute. But this is just kicking off some great trading this week. I'm sure of it. So this trade, simple trade, made up for a decent amount of losses there. I'll probably take a few more, or maybe another trade or two between now and, well, I do have to get to the gym, so I don't know. I'll post, if I take any more trades, I'll post the resulting P&L in Discord. Feel free to join. It's free. ! Discord in chat. You have to wait 10 minutes before you send a message. Even a DM, Makanko? Either way, okay, I'll be on the lookout for your DM, and I'll get you the code. But thanks for hanging out with me today. Let's go Steelers tonight. Big game, do or die in the playoffs against the Texans. So, got that to look forward to. Hopefully, I hope it's a good game. Even if they lose, I hope it's a fun game to watch at the very least, not just a blowout. So, but I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another stream. Have a good one. Peace.